There's something new at Goodwood this year, the Goodwood eTrophy, presented by MasterCard. The eTrophy uses GT Sport on PlayStation 4 and is based around the Goodwood Motor Circuit. 3 races in prospect. Race 1 for classic GT cars, Race 2 for modern GT cars, and Race 3 for 1980s Formula 1 machinery. A qualifying session determines the grid for each race, and it's time to go racing. Goodwood Motor Circuit is a great challenge for any driver, whether it's in the real world or indeed on a sim. Some of the stars of modern and historic racing are set to do battle in Race 1. The circuit, 2.3 miles long, 7 turns in total, that record holder, Nick Padmore. For our classic GT cars race, Oliver Webb will line up with his GT350 against Darren Turner and Alex Day, otherwise known as FailRace, in their Panteras. There's Rob Huff, Marino Franchitti and Reid on the grid as well, taking on Sam Hancock, Andy Priaulx and lap record holder Nick Padmore in the iconic E-Type coupe. So now we're about to see whether real-world experience outweighs sim experience. Just because you're good on a real race circuit doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be good in the Goodwood eTrophy, presented by MasterCard. The first 8-lap race underway. Good start by Ollie Webb then from pole position. The GT350 rumbles its way then down towards the first corner into Madgwick. But he's already under attack because FailRace, Alex Day, goes to the outside line as they loop round the long, long right. Darren Turner is third then. Webb leads the way as they make the run towards Ford Water for the first time. The grunt and go GT350 just hanging on to the advantage, but FailRace is having a look to the inside line as they approach St Mary's, can't find a way through, but it's not for the want of trying. The cars with bags of power on skinny tyres, snaking, and there's somebody off. It's Anthony Reid getting it all wrong. Sam Hancock's in strife as well. 2 of the stars in trouble on the opening lap of the race. Andy Priaulx way up the curb in 4th position. Darren Turner 3rd. In replay, it was all happening for Sam Hancock, wasn't it? Hancock rejoins, but badly delayed, as up to the end of the lap, Ollie Webb is about to lose the lead. FailRace goes round the outside. Great move then by Alex Day. That puts him up front as they complete the lap out of the chicane. Speed building now, up past the pits. A fantastic representation not only of Goodwood itself, but of the cars, the sounds they make, and indeed how they behave on the circuit. So it is FailRace, Alex Day, who leads the pack at the moment, but Ollie Webb is not dropping away, and if anything, he is fighting back. Darren Turner is the man in 3rd position then. Are we going to get 3 for the race lead? Rob Huff's got work to do lower down, though. He's only 8th. Huff, like Anthony Reid, a Goodwood favourite, but neither of them in that leading group at the moment as Webb sees the snaking Pantera ahead of him. Up towards Lavant corner they come now. There's a gap on the inside. Webb goes for it, goes through. No, he doesn't. They lean on each other. And this, Alex Day's view. He's just hanging on to the lead, but not for much longer. Webb back up the inside. Ollie Webb hits the front once more then as they come down the fast straight, the Lavant straight towards the chicane. To the outside line though, Alex Day lines up to try to go around the outside at Woodcote, which he does, but he's going to run out of road. He's on the grass, finds traction, goes off again, and that is going to not only give the lead to Oliver Webb, but it will give him a big advantage. Look at the gap now at the end of the lap. Andy Priaulx 4th out of the chicane. His GT350 rumbles its way up towards the line. Nick Padmore gets a tap off Anthony Reid, and off goes the E-Type. Big lose. Nick Padmore lucky not to get collected. Rob Huff oh so nearly ploughed into him. Marino Franchitti gains ground out of all of that. Don't forget, everybody in this race doing it from different locations. However, the competition on track is fierce. This is the replay. On board with Alex Day. Round the outside at Woodcote, runs out of road. Back onto the circuit, but that will cost him time. So, you're back on board with Alex Day. He's down in second place. He's still chasing after Ollie Webb, but he's not given up, has he? Is that gap coming down? Let's see. Replay with Rob Huff as he finds Nick Padmore right ahead of him. Rob Huff just avoids Nick Padmore. Now, Darren Turner in third place, hustling on, riding with him now. And he's lost it. Coming through Woodcote, Darren Turner has a big, big spin. Anthony Reid also getting it wrong. Another wild moment for him, but he's off the road at Woodcote. This, Marino Franchitti's view. That's Nick Padmore ahead. Anthony Reid rejoins. Nick Padmore retakes the place he had earlier. And also Marino Franchitti goes through, but he gets elbowed out of the way. Marino Franchitti lines the car up, rejoins the race. So, most people in this event have had a problem other than Ollie Webb, who is back in the lead and breaking away. FailRace, Alex Day chasing after him. Is that gap coming down though? Let's see. From St Mary's through Lavant, sawing away at the wheel, Alex Day hustling on behind Ollie Webb. This is Andy Priaulx's view. Now he is third. He's on his own at the moment. Andy taking part in this from Darren Manning's house in the States. That's why there's a little American flag next to Andy's name, because he's logged on to the game from the States. Darren Turner, after his spin, is down in fourth, but he's closing on Andy Priaulx. Look, that's Sam Hancock down in ninth after his dramas on the first lap of the race. He's chasing after Anthony Reid. And Rob Huff sees somebody getting all crossed up. That was Marino Franchitti ahead of him, but now Rob Huff has another drama. Round he goes. Proof, if it were needed, that sim racing is not that easy. Real world or eSports, Goodwood is a challenge. Back on board with Alex Day. Gap is coming down against the race leader, Ollie Webb here. Alex Day on the limit as they flick towards St Mary's. Out of the chicane comes Marino Franchitti. Anthony Reid is behind him. Then you've got the Hancock Huff battle, not to be last. Sam Hancock breaks the timing line, goes through. Up front though, it is Ollie Webb still in the lead. FailRace, Alex Day coming back at him very, very impressively though. Now remember, FailRace has led briefly and he wants that lead back. He's done a really impressive job of regrouping, recovering that lost time. And there, look, the Pantera right onto the back of the GT350. Out of the chicane now. The battle for the lead is back on. Darren Turner in third place. Tyres squeal in protest. Out of Woodcote, it's another big slide. It's another off, heading to the chicane. And this time he finds something solid. Turner household not impressed. Back to the race leaders. Ollie Webb ahead of FailRace. Alex Day lines up to the inside. Can he find a way through? Out of Ford Water, up towards St Mary's they run. Two cars snaking. Remember, they've got bags of power, but on very narrow tyres. Through Lavant Corner, as one virtually now. The two race leaders. It's just over a tenth of a second between them as FailRace goes round the outside. They're going to be absolutely dead set level on the run down Lavant Straight. This, though, is going to have Webb on the inside for Woodcote. FailRace goes ahead. He's got more speed in a straight line, a slippery shape that Pantera has, and so he hits the front as they now brake hard for Woodcote. FailRace back up front then. Ollie Webb down to second. Can he mount another challenge as they come out of the chicane? Over the timing line they go once again. So, lead gap round about half a second. Alex Day, FailRace, had that lead, went off the road, lost it, lost time. He's caught back up, he's passed Webb, and now he's trying to get away. Webb running out of time if he wants to fight back here. On board with Ollie Webb. He has not given up, has he? His first race in the Goodwood E-Trophy presented by MasterCard. The two race leaders nose to tail. FailRace gets sideways, approaching St Mary's, hustles the car through that left-hander, now up towards 11th corner. Webb goes to the outside, wide in, tight out, gets the switch back, tries to get the undercut to come up alongside the Pantera on the run, down 11th straight now. Side by side they run. Has Webb got a little bit more pace now? Let's see. It was a good exit from 11th corner. Side by side, they make the run here. Is Webb going to be able to brake later and get back into the race lead? Yes, throws the car into Woodcote, hangs onto it, all over the curb and the dirt and the grass goes FailRace. He wants that lead back, into the chicane they come. Nose to tail, up towards the line. Ollie Webb looks as though he's going to hang on to do this. FailRace right on his tail as they cross the line. Onto the last lap now. Both of them have had a turn at the front. They know what it's like to lead. They know what it's like to defend. They know what it is like to attack. And now look, FailRace is on the attack. He's much quicker out of Madgwick. Gets the inside line on the run up towards Fordwater. FailRace back through on the inside line. Half a lap to go. The Pantera leads once more. Great race this between the two. FailRace very much an eSports specialist. Ollie Webb a real world star. And a big slide by FailRace is going to compromise him on the run now up towards 11th corner. Now remember, this is where Webb made his move a lap ago. FailRace is off the road, over the grass, through the gravel, and that is going to gift Ollie Webb the race lead and potentially the win. The run down towards Woodcote for the last time. What a race it has been. The first of 3 races in the Goodwood E-Trophy presented by MasterCard. The race leader is Ollie Webb, second is Alex Day here. FailRace trying to close that gap, but it's too late. The gap is too big. Ollie Webb is going to run out the winner. A great race between the two of them. Checkered flag at the ready, and it's all smiles. Ollie Webb accelerates now up towards the line and to a race win. Second across the line, Alex Day ruining what might have been, but it was a great drive by him and a great race between the two. And for third place, despite at least 2 excursions, it should be Darren Turner. Into the chicane now. More task wheel, lines the car up, accelerates towards the line, and Darren Turner rounds out the top 3. It was a race full of drama. This the defining moment. Alex Day getting it wrong on the last lap, coming out of 11th corner, sliding off the road and through into a lead he was never to lose, went Ollie Webb. At the end of the first race in the Goodwood E-Trophy presented by MasterCard for the classic GT cars, it's Ollie Webb the race winner, ahead of Alex Day with Darren Turner third. Fourth, Andy Priaulx ahead of Marino Franchitti. Nick Padmore sixth from Rob Huff, Anthony Reid and Sam Hancock in 9th place. Ollie Webb has thrown down a marker. He looks like he's going to be tough to beat across the remaining 2 races in the Goodwood E-Trophy presented by MasterCard.